Tired of losing at roulette? Looking for a real advantage over the casino? My name is Ovu. Today, I present a technological revolution that will change the way you play. RouletteAid, the most advanced prediction software on the market. To get started, proceed to the shop section of the RouletteAid website and get a copy of the RouletteAid software. On that page, you will easily notice a chart showing the many different benchmarks performed on the RouletteAid software. The RouletteAid software low-key achieved over 120% increase on prediction accuracy. Once purchase is made, you can easily download the app from your dashboard. Once you have a copy of the RouletteAid software, go ahead and double click on it to start the installation process. Remember, the RouletteAid software is a safe, secure, and virus-free software, so proceed with the installation without any fear of security implications. Accept the agreement, read through the agreement, and accept the agreement. Click on next, click on next again, and also I would leave this button checked so it creates a desktop shortcut. Next, and then install. It will take a minute or two to finish installing. Once the installation is done, go ahead and click on finish to start the RouletteAid software. Once the app starts up, go ahead and log into your account with the same details used on the RouletteAid website. The same username and password you created while creating an account on the RouletteAid website is the same username and password you would use to log into the account. Now the app is up and running. Now let's visit an online RouletteAid simulator so we can make some predictions. I'll minimize this here. Here I am side by side together with a RouletteAid simulator website. So before we go ahead and make some predictions, let me briefly introduce the RouletteAid UI to you, the RouletteAid software UI. So clicking on this configuration tab, immediately you would see a bunch of figure types you can make predictions on. We have the groups of outside bets, also known as external bets. We also have the group of internal bets, also known as inside bets. And also at the right hand side, we have the many different strategies that are used in combination with the machine learning model to make the best decision. So this gives you higher chances of winning. For the outside bets, we have a total of three kinds of algorithms, or in other words, three kinds of strategies that are combined together with the machine learning model's prediction to maximize your chances of making profit. So one of the algorithms, as you can see here, is the grading progressions. We also have the martingale progression. I also have the twin one. So these many different strategies are applied on different figures. As you can see, the twin one is restricted to only dozens and column, while the grading progression is unique to the red, black, odd, even, and high low. So the martingale is common to both the red, black, odd, even, high, low, and also to the dozens and the columns. So, let's make some predictions. But in order to match what we have here on the online roulette, I will also use the same bankroll as that's configured on the online roulette as 3,000. Feel free to enter whatever amounts you have and also a cheap value of 1. And I'll start with the martingale progression on a red black prediction. So let's proceed. So now, in order for the system to make accurate predictions, we need to collect the first few spins into the system. So these first few spins helps the system to learn the current bias of the game. It helps the system to position itself to make better predictions, a more accurate prediction that maximizes your profit. So think of it as a way of teaching the system what the market currently holds, because the system learns in real time. It learns how the data is moving in real time, and all this analysis is what it combines to make the absolute prediction. So when the shield is not activated, we only need to collect the first 3 spins. But when the shield is activated, we need to collect at least 8 or more spins in order for the system to learn from that. So proceeding now, I would collect the first 3 spins because they haven't activated the shield yet. I'll collect these first 3 spins and then make my first prediction. Now that's the first 3 spins. After the first 3 spins, the system predicted a value of 5 on the right. Now let's make a prediction. Now that's positive. That's a positive feedback from the system. That means the prediction was correct. Now let's change that up a little bit. Let's use the dozen. Select 2 in 1. The 2 in 1s, yes. Let's make prediction for the dozen. Okay, I'll still maintain. No, this doesn't count now because I'm not making predictions for that. Spin 34. Okay, now for this, the system asks us to make a prediction for the first dozen and the last dozen. Now that's another win. That's the number 9. That's also a positive feedback. Now, let me introduce you to the world of the test meter. This test meter helps you to understand the way the game is progressing. So if you were to be having a long losing streak, it is worth it to take a look at the test meter to see what figures are performing well and what figures are performing bad. Currently, red, black, and odd even are performing well, but high low is performing pretty bad, and also the dozens and lines are also performing well. Now let me take the advice of the system, make my prediction based on dozens and then odd even. Let's see. I'll go back to the configuration. I'll retain the dozen and I also select the odd even. So I'll make a prediction. So I already have a prediction here. So there's 5 and 5 here. I'll make a spin. That's another win again. So that's 9. So far so good. We have a very good system going on here. So now we have a prediction that we should bet on the odd, which is here. Value chip of 5, and also value chip of 5 here and 5 here as well. Let's make a spin. Good. Now that's a killing. We got the prediction here for 6 as well. So far so good. All our predictions has been absolutely amazing. You can see how far we've come with just a few predictions. We've been able to make a profit of $15 right here on the online roulette. And also, whenever you play a game that is really worth it and the system was able to make so many accurate predictions, and then you're done playing for that time, you can also save that model. What RouletteAid does is that it saves each single analysis for every single time you launch the application. You can save that bit of analysis and that bit of model and then load it back again when you launch the app again. So let's say I'm about to exit from the app. I try to terminate the app. It will ask, do you want to save learning before closing? Yes, I will click on save, and then I will prompted to enter the name of the model I want to save it as. Just call this last best model. And that's saved. Also, if I try launching the application again, you see I'll be able to select that model I just saved now. Let's try that. You see, now the app is launched again. It will ask if I want to load a saved model. I would say yes. Now to list out all the models I've saved. This is the last model I saved, which is the last best model. I'll click on it. Now that model has been automatically loaded. So it's kind of continues from the last point you stopped learning in your last prediction. Now, as for the shield, we have a feature called Protect Shield active. So this Protect Shield, what it does is that it prevents you from losing excessive amount of money consecutively. So when the Protect Shield is activated, it may prevent you from making consecutive predictions. That's because when the shield is activated, it analyzes the market on a deeper level, and it also prevents you from making a bet whenever the market is not favorable, and highly difficult to predict. So it holds on and prevents you from making predictions, thereby protecting your bankroll. When that shield is activated and it makes a prediction, it means that you have the highest chance of winning whenever the shield is activated, and then it advises you to make a prediction. It means the shield has calculated different metrics of the market and have determined that that point in time is the best time to bet. So once you activate the shield, it will prevent you from consecutive predictions, but it also protects the bank shield. I can't wait to see what you can do with the bank shield, with the shield activated. And that's it for this video. Now you are ready to stop relying on luck and start mastering roulette. With RouletteAid by your side, you have the power of artificial intelligence together with advanced algorithms to help you win. Remember that there is always special promotions for our customers, so visit our shop for more details. See you at the table.